This is the big announcement. This I normally don't even do, and that sounds terrible, and I've never done one, is putting anything up on the community tab. Now, my daughter was over here this week, and the big announcement is we just did our first live on yesterday. So if you want to go check it out, go right ahead. It was a test run. We had no idea what we were doing. And this coming Sunday, May 5th, we're going to do a live. Yes, a live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's going to be a Cinco de Mayo celebration. Oh my, doesn't that sound exciting? And it's going to be our first official live. So hopefully we're going to get a lot of you to show up for it. It's Monday and it's Coloring Party with Friends with Jamie's Life and Coloring. And the other hostess of this wonderful collab is my other awesome friend and hostess for Coloring Party with Friends, Crafting with Pat and more. Oh yeah, she's a wonderful, wonderful creator, and boy, do we love her. Now, this is an open collab. Anyone can join in. Any Monday, anytime. Go and check those other awesome colorers out and see what they colored today. This is probably the last coloring page I'm going to do for a while. I don't color very often anymore. I have some eye problems, and on top of the eye problems, I have arthritis really bad in my hands. So it's really hard for me to color very much. But I do love doing it. And I love joining in with both my awesome friends. Now let's see what Grandma did this week. It's Coloring Party with Friends time. And we're coloring in our Alice in Wonderland coloring book. And today we're coloring 2-page spread for the wretched hat tumbled so that he shook off both his shoes. As you can see, he went and lost them both. Oh my. What do you think of the coloring I did on this coloring 2-page spread? I thought it turned out pretty good. Let me know. But you know me, I always love putting lots of color in everything I do. Look at those shoes right off both his feet. And of course, he's got his sandwich in hand. And of course, as normal, he is loud as can be, running and jumping all about. And of course, teapots and saucers and spoons flying everywhere. But he is an exciting guy to be around, as you can see. We always enjoy having him part of our Alice in Wonderland spreads, videos, and everything. He always puts the fun into everything, does he not? A little bit on the craziness side, but we still love him, don't we? Now, I'm going to show some other pages that I've colored recently. And this one here, the chief difference about Alice found at first was in managing her flamingo. I don't think she did too well at it. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you at. You know that song, perhaps? Oh, yes. You know the Mad Hatter. He's always got something wonderful to say and do. He jumps right off of every single page I color of him. I think I really love him a lot. I don't know why, but I do. He's so much fun to color. Let me know what you thought about my coloring, if you think I've improved. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to show you some pages that I did last year. Some of them I think I could finish off a little nicer, and I probably will for next year. And here is one of the first pages I ever colored in this book. Down, down, down. Would the fall never come to an end? I wonder how many miles I have fallen by the time she said this aloud. Oh my gosh, it was terrifying for Alice. All that tumbling around in the darkness and not knowing where she was falling to. Oh yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful page to color. I really loved it. Thanks so much for revisiting what I colored last year. And here's another wonderful page. The rabbit started violently dropping the white gloves and the fan and scampered away into the darkness as hard as he could go. And there you see his scampering into the darkness, and on the ground by Alice's dress is the fan and gloves. Oh yeah, it was a great page to color too. And I'm glad you stopped by and revisiting some of these old pages I did. This one here was just a 1-page spread, and it was all the keys and locks, because that was a part of the Alice story that was really important. And I found, as I'm looking at, I could have finished it better. And this one here with the white rabbit, I could have done better too. So we will go back and redo some of these pages next year and finish coloring them better.